Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So Trump is wasting absolutely no time at all, especially when it comes to the conflicts that are going on around the world, especially when it comes to the Ukraine-Russia conflict and the Israel versus the Hamas conflict. It's not the Israel versus Palestine conflict, although a lot of people want to say the plight of the Palestinian people and so forth and so forth. They need to be freed from the bondage of the Israelis, even though it was Hamas's fault, which is a terror organization. And you don't want a terror organization wreaking havoc on not just you as a people, but other countries as well. So Trump has wasted no time in letting everybody know around the world that he means business. And that includes threatening the likes of Hamas to end the war that they started. I think we need leaders that are going to show that they are a leader of power and of force rather than the leader like Joe Biden, who only seems to give money overseas and just continues the wars to be raging on. He's got no pull at all. In fact, a lot of the leaders are laughing at Joe Biden. None of the leaders are laughing at Trump, because they know that Trump means business with everything he says and everything he does. And I think that is a positive step in the right direction with ending the wars or ending all the conflicts that are going on around the world. You don't want someone that has got no idea what the hell they're doing or what they're talking about in a position of leadership at the moment to try and negotiate between the likes of Vladimir Putin or even the Hamas leaders. I mean, my goodness me, can you imagine Joe Biden doing that? That would be chaos. Like, you already had the terrible withdrawal from Afghanistan that was under Joe Biden. Like, all this stuff should show the American people that Trump is the one to stop all of these conflicts. They fear Trump. They don't fear Joe Biden. Joe Biden's a laughing stock. That's his legacy. Laughed out of office. The son pardoning, laughed out of office Joe Biden. So this is what's making headlines, because Trump put up on, I think it was Truth Social and Twitter the other day, everybody is talking about the hostages who are being held so violently, inhumanely, and against the will of the entire world in the Middle East. But it's all talk and no action. He's right about that. No one's doing anything except for the Israelis. But the more the Israelis do something, the more the world gets outraged at not Hamas, but Israel. Not the terror group. They make Israel the terror group somehow. It's ridiculous. So you're damned if you do, damned if you don't, unless you're Trump, that is. Please let this truth serve to represent that if the hostages are not released prior to January 20th, 2025, the date that I proudly assume office as President of the United States, there will be all hell to pay in the Middle East. And for those in charge who perpetrated these atrocities against humanity. Now, when you have someone that puts up on social media, quite boldly, I might add, there will be all hell to pay in the Middle East. If you are the supreme power in the entire world and you're saying that as the president and the leader of the supreme power in the entire world, you would be shaking in your boots. Not going to lie. Like, that is some strong words from the 47th president of the United States, Donald J. Trump, man. Like, he doesn't want to mess around or muck around when hostages are still being held by Hamas. He's right. All talk, all talk, no action whatsoever. Let's just continue talking while the hostages remain hostages. How does that work exactly? And like I mentioned a moment ago, you have Israel that is trying to get the hostages, but are facing roadblock after roadblock. So if you've got the biggest army, the biggest superpower in the world behind your back and making a threat like this. And if it's anything that we know about Trump, he makes good on his threats. If he makes a threat like this, unless they listen to the threat and actually do as he says, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Let's just say that, right? And I know that Trump doesn't necessarily want to bring America into another world war or anything like that. I think he wants to stop the wars from even happening, but you got to show that you are a strength and a force to be reckoned with. It's like this is more than what Joe Biden's done. Those responsible will be hit harder than anyone has been hit in the long and storied history of the United States of America. Release the hostages now. Now, if I was Hamas and I saw this, unless you are a proud, arrogant son of a bitch, you should go, guys, you have the new president of the United States talking on social media, and he wants to end the war. And the only way we're going to have peace and we're not going to die is to release the hostages. What do you guys think? Yeah, let's do that. We don't want all of us to be obliterated because that would be rather shocking. Avi Many goes, fire. Donald Trump has given Hamas their final warning, explaining how he means to end the war. January 20th can't come fast enough. A lot of people actually shared this on social media, which I think is quite powerful. And look, I want to show this photo for you all because this is what I found in a public toilet in Queensland, Australia. What would Jesus do? ? Free Gaza. I think all of us know what Jesus would do if faced with this big ass conflict. He would try and bring peace to both sides, but having peace in the Middle East is no easy matter. Trump almost got it. He came very close to getting it, but unfortunately, he lost in 2020, and Joe Biden came in and made everything go to hell. Hell in a handbasket, they say. An American-Israeli hostage killed. Mr. Trump's comments come as the Israel military announced on Monday Israeli-American soldier Amir Nutra, who was thought to be alive after being taken hostage on October 7th, has been killed in the days of the attack. Ridiculous. US President Joe Biden said he and the First Lady were devastated and outraged. Well, mate, you can be devastated and outraged all you want, but you not showing any sense of force in this regard shows you're actually really weak and pathetic. Less than a month ago, Amir's mother and father joined me at the White House to share the pain they've endured as they prayed for the safe return of their son, pain no parent should ever know. Biden wrote in a statement on Monday. Well, yeah, mate, you would know more than anyone what it's like to lose a son, but yet you're not doing anything to help any of the other family members that may have a son or a daughter there, or a husband or a wife. You know, like you're not doing anything except for giving aid, and you're funding more of Ukraine than you are actually doing something with Israel in the Middle East. And it's cruel psychological warfare is what it is. So Netanyahu has said in a statement that he called, I believe, I think it was Mr. Trump, and he's thanked Mr. Trump for his support. And he said that he promised Israel is determined to take every action to bring them back home, together with all of the hostages held by the enemy. And Netanyahu described the video's release as cruel psychological warfare, while White House National Security Council spokesman Sean Savet called it a cruel reminder of Hamas's terror. Well, the thing is, why aren't anyone really listening or doing something? Like, the only person that seems to be doing something at the moment is Trump. Like, release the hostages now, or they will be held to pay. Your choice, man. If you want all the hell of the United States to come down hard on you, your choice. I wouldn't choose that, would you? Anyway, I hope to God that the war over there ends and the shedding of innocent life is just done with, especially over there. But you guys take care, you be blessed, and I'll see you all in the next video.